Many other times individuals are associated with where they were born, especially those that have been raised from humble backgrounds. But for Frederick Korogocho, he made it a personal choice not to be determined by the background he grew up in, which is Korogocho slums, commonly known as Koch.
Hi everyone, my name is Fred Ogola, nickname MC Toothbrush, born and raised in Korogocho slums. That was many years ago. I'm the firstborn to a family of two. We are two in our family. My dad is a polygamist. He has two wives, and I belong to the second wife. So in the family we had two, myself and my sister. So Fred went to Kariobangi North Primary School, which is in Nairobi, and then Rangala Boys Secondary School, which is in Siaya County. He then came to Nairobi and joined Christian Industrial Training Center.
One of the biggest challenges he faced as a youth was living in the slum area. But what saved him was the fact that his parents were strict, hence streamlining him and molding him to the man he is today. Fred's passion to serve started way back while in church, creating more platforms for him, hence servant leadership.
Yeah, while at the ghetto, as a normal Kenyan youth, I faced several challenges in the community, which are some of them lack of school fees, paying school fees on time, being chased home, and just the hurdles that everyone undergoes, especially when in the ghetto. So to me, having been brought up the Christian way, my parents were very strict, very strict, to an extent that I was an altar boy for 15 years. And even the emceeing part started way back when I was in St. John's Catholic Church. I used to commentate the soccer between the groups that were playing then. So my MC prowess started there when I could hold the microphone, try to commentate the soccer and everything. So I was so lucky. Immediately after school, my dad used to work at industrial area, and he managed to secure some casual job for me there, which I would get 600 Kenya shillings per day. That was 120 Kenya shillings per day, and then 600 per week. And it really stopped me from joining this gang of waizi ambao walikuwa mtaani, because what I saw during those days, during the weekends, vijana would come in sweating with the safari boats, caterpillar and everything. But during those days, those were our role models. Watu ambao walikuwa wanafanya vitu mbaya mbaya. And every time they were 5, when they went for those things and everything, wangerudi wakiwa wachache. So to me, it really discouraged me from kukaa kwa community. And every time tulikuwa tunaona watu wakienda kuzikwa Lang'ata, wengine wanapotea, you see. And it really challenged me kusema kwamba now I don't want to lose my life like this. Having undergone hizo stories zote and everything, seeing these guys wakiuliwa. To me, I believe that nilikuwa nafanya tu vitu funny. Kuwa DJ kwa matanga. You see, these funny things just to advance my career ya UMC. I've never been tempted to join the crime because my dad was very strict. My dad is this guy who would come to school, punish you in front of all other students, just kwa sababu ulikosa nyumbani. So he really molded me to be who I am right now, and I'm so proud of him. Together with my mom. My mom was just a mama wa kuuza mboga na nyanya hapa Kisumu ndogo. Yeah, so I think they really molded me sana, just to make sure that I don't join these gangs and everything. But most of them were my friends. Tukwa tunakaa nao chini kidogo, nasikia kwamba nani is normal because ameuliwa. So it really gave me courage because I kujua kwamba no, I just need to inspire people. I just need to talk to these other guys kwa sababu if crime ndio ilikuwa inaua watu wengi then. Yeah. So I think that really inspired me sana kwa kufanya all these things. So when I was growing up, I didn't understand why every time landlord akibisha mlango, my dad would run kukutana na the landlord. Later I came to realize that my dad was bargaining aongezewe siku just not to face the embarrassment between us and between my dad and us. And it kept me wondering, why is it that my dad mara mingi ana feel mlangi mebisho is there, is running and everything. And later I came to realize that mzee hakuwa anachapa enough. Kuna chapa, alikuwa anaget chapa kidogo, by then ilikuwa ni chapa kidogo that ingeweza to sustain wote. And one scenario I remember, tumekosana na mzee wangu. You see, as a child you're excited kununua new sufurias, new patients and everything. So one of our sufuria ilikuwa imetoboka. And then the chomelea guys came. And then excitedly nikaambia dad, see, we buy another sufuria. So my dad alikuwa ameshatoa sufuria zingine zinachomelewa hapo nje. But then akanigeukia akaniambia, we, unajua pesa inatoka wapi? I know she was angry at some point kwa sababu I didn't understand all the shidas ambazo he was undergoing. I also remember one scenario, tulikuwa tumefungua shule, like now 3 days after kufungua shule. And then I was so excited. My dad gave me 20 shillings. That was then. So asubuhi nikapitia pale kwa market and then I bought some mangoes. Hazikuwa zimeiva sana. So I went and weka them kwa locker. But then tukaingia kwa assembly. Kwa assembly, tulikuwa tunaambiwa kwamba those who have not paid school fees, no going back to class, go home. Not forgetting that nilikuwa nimeacha some maembes kwa nini kwa locker. My dad couldn't manage then kwa sababu alikuwa anafundisha watu wengine wengi. And so I went home, nikapoa for like 4 days, 4-5 days. I came back on Friday kwa sababu sikuwa nimeget your school fees. Kuingia kwa locker, napata maembe zimeoza zinamwagika mpaka kwa floor. It's like I went and then locked it. But basically I'm so happy kwa sababu despite all the challenges, the school fees and everything, my dad opted kwa kufundisha my sister kwa sababu alikuwa na feel vijana mazee si sana. So many other times my sister would go to school while mimi niko home just to make sure that ameweza kubalance. And also my dad would come to school kuomba permission kwa shule, and then he would ask the headmaster nipatie list ya the winners, number 1, number 2, position 1, position 2, position 3. Unfortunately many at the time sikuwa hapo, nilikuwa 4, 5, 6, 7. And my dad would draw the parts for this some sweets and then anapeana just to encourage me. I think those are some of the most embarrassments ambazo nilikuwa nazo shule, but then I didn't give up. I also remember when I was coming from school, when Korogocho haikuwa imepigwa lami and everything. There was kama tope fulani hapo hivi. By then my dad was very drunkard. He was a drunkard guy. So tumetoka class 3:30, 4, and then you come, you meet an old man anacheza kwa matope hivi kwa sababu he was drunk and angeza toka. All the embarrassment na watoi, I was in class 3. All the embarrassment watoi, baba mswaki and everything. So it's like it put me down, and I didn't go to school for like 4 days kwa sababu nilikuwa na imagine at some point I almost faced depression kwa sababu na imagine najulikana shule, my dad is the same guy who used to come to school, talk to guys, and then here he is amelewa. I think it stopped me. I have never even thought of could drink.
His servant leadership skills did not just dwell in Korogocho slums, but later on to the other slums in the city of Nairobi. Molly Marty puts it well by saying, listen for the call of your destiny, and when it comes, release your plans and follow. And this is exactly what Fred decided to do, reaching out, hence having an impact in the society as a whole.
Early 2000 in Korogocho, being a lady ilikuwa ni kama makosa, because the cases za rape zilikuwa mingi sana during those days. So myself and other guys came together tukasema kwamba now that our sisters can't walk freely in the area, we need to do something to bring all these ladies together and also to sensitize the community on effects of rape and everything. So later in the year 2001, we came to realize that all these ghettos have same problems. Rape, crime. We had to spread our wings, and then we went to Kibera. Miss Kibera was first held in the year 2004 after they got the concept from us, and I was so lucky to be the first trainer for the Miss Kibera. And then after that, during the 3 years after 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, we made sure that we spread our message everywhere. That was in Mathare, We organized the beauty pageant there. We went to Kahawa Sukari, we organized the beauty pageant. We went to Kahawa West, we organized the beauty pageant. We went to Mukuru, and I'm so proud to say that I together with other guys, were initiating these concepts. And I believe that most of the models that I've trained are role models in the society. So to me, I feel proud because I've mentored many models in the community. And to me, I believe that my modeling, my training is different. It has a different concept. It's not just the catwalking and everything. It's all about coming up with a theme, a thematic topic, and then discussing it. If we're supposed to be training for like 3 weeks, we normally take the first 2 weeks just to capacity build these models. So we normally take just 1 week to make sure the catwalk is okay.
Looking back, Fred does not regret in any way, but what keeps him moving is the change that the young have embraced, hence a transformed society.
I remember one scenario. I went to Korogocho. Nilikuwa nimeenda to Korogocho kuona sister yangu and some friends there. But then I met these guys, wanajaribu kumag someone. They know me. So the moment they saw me, wakafeel, this is mswaki, and maybe atatuchomea. So it's like they surrendered, waka-retreat kufanya hizo vitu. And then I had a moment to talk to them. Kwambia, majama, so what you're doing is bad. Mbona mnafanya hii story, What you maze mswaki, maze life ni hard and everything. And then, being born in Korogocho, nikawambia stories za watu, wale mavijana wote ambao wameuliwa, and they knew them very well. Vijana ambao wameuliwa. I'm so happy that 2 of them wamejoin the reformists in Korogocho, and they're inspiring a lot of guys there. So it's all about just talking to one person, and then it will trickle down to the rest. So me, I feel comfortable going to Korogocho. Ingawaji wenzangu don't feel comfortable going to Korogocho. To me, I don't need any security going to any of the slums that I've worked with there. I've worked in. And I feel like I would like to urge all my other friends, kujeni coach, turudi nyumbani, let's give back whatever we have. Let's just come talk to these other guys. I think what they are lacking is just kuongelesha, just talking to them. I also believe that I want someone to look at me and say that he or she didn't give up because I spoke to them. Because to me, I also believe that if I was nurtured vizuri, together with Father Alex and my family and all the other guys who are there, I'm happy that I am who I am because of these guys. Yesterday, I had a session with another boy here, a 16 years old boy who just decided to leave school and everything. And if you noticed then, yesterday, this boy is very clever in school. He's schooled at St. James, one of the best schools here. But then, right now, it's like he's joining the gang. And I had a meeting with him yesterday here, just to tell him, Mazee, your name iko kwa karao, change and everything. Today I'm so happy that this boy ameamka ameenda shule. And just like most parents here, they believe that I can talk to their kids better than them. Kwa sababu me, I'm very social to them. I tell them as it is. I talk to them. I tell them that Mazee crime, I lipi anything. There was a time during my line of duty I went to industrial area, remand, and I met most of the guys wanatoka ghetto. Most of them under 18 are languishing there. And the moment we went there to distribute some food, and then wakaniona, toothbrush ni aje. I'm so happy that they have a very strong team there. The strongest team that comes from these remand prisons, these are the guys from the ghetto. Yeah. So me, I don't tire just talking to them. I tell them as it is. It doesn't hurt giving back to the community. It doesn't hurt. And also, giving doesn't mean that you have a lot to give. It's only that you learned that if you lack something, it's bad. So I would urge my friends just to come and give back. If it's genuinely, just come and give back to the society. Talk to them. It doesn't have to be the money issues and everything. An advice means a lot to the community. Just that advice. And also the journey that you went through, how you overcame the challenges and everything, matters a lot to the community. In community, I think what they're lacking is only the empowerment part of it. They don't need money, because the moment you empower them, they're good to go. But to most, they believe that you just have to come with money and everything. Most of the groups that we've formed here, most of them are not money oriented and everything. It's only about empowering guys, doing the garbage collection, you get kidogo, you sustain your life. So to anyone who wants to give back, don't look back, just do it, because the more you give, the more you get. So maybe my advice kwa majamaa wa mtaani, advice yangu kwa majamaa mtaani, crime sio adolescent stage lazima utapitia. It's not a must upitia that crime ndio uko sasa kijana ambaye anajulikana. And if you noticed, most vijana ambao ni waizi, every time they die, it's either they leave their women pregnant ama wanawachana watoto, of which in ghetto unapata kwamba vitu zina happen. Vijana wengi we are losing a lot of youthful members to crime, of which to me I believe that we can do something about it. We can talk to guys, each one talk to one, alafu tujue nini inafanyika. To the girls manze, I know there are a lot of pressure from madam to majamaa and everything, but then that's not a solution, because kufanya all these other things. I believe that you have a life. Ghetto should not define who you are. You can make it, you can be a very big person. Usijidharau kwa sababu mimi natoka ghetto, I can do all other things. I remember when we organized the Miss Coach dinner, the first ever community show, which was meant to fundraise for the girls who are the dropout girls from school. We went to Hilton Hotel, and that was our first time jamaa ghetto ameenda Hilton Hotel, having those decorations and everything. So to me, I believe that sky is the limit. You can do a lot of things ukitoka ghetto, and I'm so happy, I'm so proud kwa sababu watu wa ghetto. Go to ghetto. Soccer stars wengi wanatoka wapi? Ghetto. All the film stars wanatoka ghetto. All the guys, ghetto is rich. Getting higher education to teach others. That's the meaning of ghetto. Come back. Give back to the community. Haiko cost anything. Just come, get mse moja, just talk to him, talk to her, mwambie kwamba mazee, I was here, I managed kutoka hapa hivi, and I'm somewhere else. So please, you can as well do this.
Being an MC has also created many opportunities for him, hence rubbing shoulders with the prominent people in the society. It does not matter where you grew up from, but what really matters is your purpose in life. And once one is focused, the environment does not become a barrier.
No one ever believed that someone from Korogocho could break shoulders with all these other guys. And through emceeing, but I've really met a lot of guys. The main event that I did was the World Social Forum. I've also hosted the Miss Albinism, together with all other events. I've been training the models, especially Nairobi Institute of Business Studies, Utalii College, Kenya Poly, for almost like 10 years now. To me, I believe that it's all about giving back. You don't have to confine yourself, especially when it comes to giving back to the community, because those guys from the community needs us. We pass through that community, and we just need to make sure that we give back what we've given. Everybody knows that I stay in Kibera, because most of my activities are in Kibera nowadays. Kibera and Korogocho. Yeah. And being in Dandora, where I am right now, I got my inspiration from Mugabe Melitas. Mugabe Melitas was once an altar boy. And you remember he was the first member of parliament for Embakasi, the large Embakasi. He was assassinated. And during his time when he was alive, he used to talk to us, just to inspire us a lot, because his story inspired us so much. So being an activist, I had my first event in Dandora. It was a Dandora Awards. This was specifically to reward everyone for the good work they've done and everything. And among them was the police officers. So what we normally do, especially when it comes to bridging the gap between the police and the youth, we normally organize tournaments. We normally organize forums just to speak out, just to talk on issues that affect them. If you organize a forum, it's easier for a youth just to air his issues and everything. And then the policemen who are there, we normally invite top police officers, just to handle the cases in the area. And I'm so happy that things are working out, because right now the crime rate in this area is slightly lower, especially when it comes to, we had one very good police officer in this area. His name was Samson. Some other guys called him Big. This is a very special police officer would come to you, talk to you, suppose he suspects that you are engaging in crime and everything, and he would talk to you like a dad. And these are some of the things that our police officers are adopting right now. Just getting you, if they suspect that you're bad, they talk to you, they give you that platform. But on the other hand, I know that extrajudicial execution is rampant in this area. It's big because youth in the area, most of them are just being shot that way the moment you're suspected. So we're just trying so much, and I'm happy that the Dandora Community Justice Center is just here, which I'm also a member. We just want to make sure that we bridge this gap between the police officers, the hatred that is between the police officers and the Kenyan youth. Ghetto is the best place unaweza kuwa, kwa sababu it's very rich in terms of all the ingredients and everything. All the guys wanatoka ghetto. For those ambao wame make it in life, tukumbuke tu ghetto, just adopt someone. Maybe someone ni mfit kwa ball, someone ni mfit kwa drama, someone ni mfit kwa, just give him that nini. And then let's stop discriminating, kwa sababu you come from ghetto, ukienda audition na watu wengine wanaambia kwamba hey mazee, where you coming from? Like me, there was a time nilikuwa nasema I come from Coach. Watu walikuwa wanashanga, okay, Korogocho where? It's like they thought that reason nika interact na wase and everything. And they gave me a test for the World Social Forum, handling more than 1,000 guys and everything. I was the MC. So at least it gave me courage, because I could go, now I can do it, let me go for it. Yeah. Which also extended to India, tukafanya the World Social Forum and everything, Egypt, all these other things. So coming from ghetto should not define who you are. Coming from ghetto does not define your future and everything. Your talent can take you where your education iweze kufikisha. Check ma sportsmen wetu, Mariga, Oliech, these are the guys, and watu wametoka ghetto. So haijalishi kwamba umesoma kiasi gani, haijalishi unatoka area gani, your talent can take you places. Na uweze kumit na watu, uweze share cocktail together with other prominent persons. If you have 20 shillings in ghetto, utakula vifit sana. Utakula vizuri sana, kwa sababu that 20 shillings you can panga it vizuri. Useme madodo chapo, that's okay, that's 20 shillings. And also vitu ziko easily available, not like other places ambazo lazima you go to a supermarket, you have to. So once umezaliwa ghetto, change is good, but then you don't forget where you came from. And I'm so happy that I've never forgotten where I came from. With the matopes ambazo nilikuwa na kanyanga, with the rejected breads I used to eat, with the orenge ni this part ya kuku. It's only in ghetto where one chicken you share amongst kila mtu. Kichwa inauzwa Kariadudu, shingo inauzwa Kibera, miguu zinauzwa Madhare, Magoti, you see. So all these parts of the chickens zinauzwa everywhere. So that's all about sharing. In ghetto we share a lot. Kitu moja tunashare watu wengi. And I'm so happy that ghetto imeninacha. So this is one of the crown for the models. This is one of the trophies. It was awarded by NCIC for being the youth ambassador. Yeah. We have this one, the Obonyo Foundation, in honor of the outstanding excellence in community organization and development. This is a lifetime award. We also have, this one is for the Dandora Awards. This one, inspiring veteran. So yes. We also have the most inspiring. This is the inspirational award. This I was awarded kwa sababu ya kuinspire watu wengi. So we also have this is an award here. This is courtesy USAID and the global communities. Outstanding contribution to peace and reconciliation in Nairobi County. So we also have this one from Forum Sud. This is from Forum Sud. in recognition of his outstanding contribution in the planning and execution of Nairobi Advocacy Forum. This is courtesy Forum Sud. I know I have zingine ziko mingi, ziko somewhere tu hapa hivi. Yeah, so basically this is me.
In conclusion, there is joy and inner peace in giving back to the community. It does not necessarily mean finances, but moral support, availability through mentoring others, hence a transformed society. Chuck Yeager quotes, "You do what you can for as long as you can, and when you finally can't, you do the next best thing. You back up, but you don't give up."